One two 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 one two. And we are live, and we are live again today. Yeah, we are live today. Probably just gonna wait. Probably just gonna wait for a few minutes. Yeah, just for this thing to fully kick in. As we stream this live, like I said, we're gonna be every day for the rest of the year. We're gonna be live, and I hope I kind of engage with few people that's probably gonna see this channel. It's gonna be mad tough to to pull some live viewers, some live audience. But the idea is to take on some tough challenges. I mean, something tough. There is a story behind the scenes, you know, and and as you would come to understand that if you take on something that's significantly difficult or tough, you will understand it's all the more worth it for you at the end of the day when you reach the summit or the pinnacle point or of this thing that you actually embarked on or took on. So the idea is not for things just to particularly be easy, but for it to kind of be difficult as well, because it is in the difficult things we do that we get the most valuable lessons and the most valuable teachings. So I mean, even though it's just me at this particular point, but I actually really hope that I attract some audience member with like that have like similar interests to myself, and like I'm more pivot to, let's say, to objective reality in how we actually see things out here. Like I said, we're gonna talk about various topics. We're gonna talk about geopolitics, we're gonna talk about entertainment, and we definitely gonna talk about a little bit of business topics here and business topics there, like a spectrum of things that might interest the audience members. And we're gonna see how far we can pull this. But my ideology is definitely to pull through for the rest of this year, and make and kind of fulfill and complete the journey, or like the objective, for me to kind of complete like 12 months, 365 days, even though January is already like depleted and past us in the half of this month. But we're gonna double the amount of videos probably per day during the course of this year, kind of to make up for the lost time in January and the few days in this month. So, guys, what we're gonna do is, before we head into like the significant portion of this video, do not forget to like, comment, and do subscribe, even though you don't particularly even though there's no one particularly. But if you do by any chance come across this video, do subscribe, do throw a like, and do throw some comments down in the commentary section below. you know i'm I think I'm always gonna leave just like a positive comment, in the live chat, just to kind of make myself understand. I was the first one to like the videos and to throw a chat down in the chats, and to throw a comment down in the chats. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The channel's name is TalkLab, so that is the name of the channel, TalkLab, and I hope we can collaborate. I hope we can, embark and embrace this dope journey along with this live stream. So there is particular objectives and like task that I actually want to reach within the ideology of this whole platform that I'm probably going to disclose as time goes on, as more people engage on this channel. And with that being said, so there's probably dope ideas that we're gonna share. But like I said, if you are an individual that's particularly looking for something to kind of be a part of, something more real and realistic with hardcore advice and like advice that definitely builds your character as an individual, and the fact that you want to become a better individual, in general. I mean, there's a lot of us that do want to make something of ourselves, but we do not know where to look, what community to join, of like, let's say, a physical community in your particular surroundings, or even a virtual one. There's nothing wrong to kind of be a part of both. It kind of expands your mind, and you can learn a lot from the communities that you're part of, especially if you have some story or some information or something to share with a virtual audience, a virtual community, or a community where you located at. So there's a lot of things that we can actually be particularly a part of in our day-to-day life, besides like the busy say the busy times during our day. Sometimes, say, our jobs, our occupations got us caught up in a lot of work, in a lot of like duties, tasks, and obligations that we need to fulfill. And that can be like, at the end of the day, something that can have you, or that can take you very far from your initial obligation, or your initial responsibilities, or your initial goal. It probably can, like, you can stray very far from it. And believe me, if you fall from that, you will definitely lose, motivation to get back on the journey, because it is a lot of work to catch up, and it is a lot of work to work on yourself. So, guys, I hope you're doing good. Whoever's gonna see this video, do me a favor, do like this video. If you ever come across this video, I ask you to like this video, throw a comment down in the commentary section below. And if you ever catch me live, do throw some chats in the live chat. I'm here to engage with my chats, with my chat members. I'm here to engage with my subscribers. Um, My name is Vincent Guardian, and I hope we can have a beautiful journey going forward from this. And I'm definitely pleased to meet some of you guys that's probably gonna land on this channel. And once again, this channel's name is TalkLab, and we're gonna have definitely have some insane, crazy, dope discussion points and things that might just open your mind and open your mind and open your understanding to a lot of dope opportunities, to a lot of dope things that might just give you the edge or give you the opportunity to develop yourself, to develop your mind, and to kind of make you a better person. So, guys, just to get not to drag this thing any further, we're gonna get honest. This topic is like I said, it's like general discussions, geopolitics, and it's a whole host of a lot of things. So the topic of the day is mainly how much money is enough money for you. For me, that is a good one because I mean, at this particular moment in time, I can use a lot. I can use a lot of money. I'm not even joking. You know, like I said, I'm on a journey where I definitely want to self improve in different aspects of my life. Particularly, I do want to improve on my physical attributions. I do want to cater to my physical attributions, to my physical self. I do want to self develop in that aspect. I actually do want to self develop financially. I want to get myself up there. I'm not where I actually particularly I'm not where I want to be at this stage in time. And I definitely want to self develop, and, you know, I want to uplift myself, you know, in a health wise, you know, my physical health. That's something I do want to get there. I want to be more healthy than I'm actually now. So that is something that I do want to particularly work on. My physical health. My physical self. My mental self. That's something I also want to work on. My mental health as well, and yeah, my financial attributes. I definitely want to cater to that and see if I can develop that aspects of my life, particularly to a point where I feel content and where I feel I've done sufficient work, where I don't have to stress as much as I've done, in the past and at this particular point in time. But as we all know, there's never a time where you can sit back and relax and feel that you have done enough work. Believe me, there's never the time. There's always a particular portion in your life or space in your life that you feel you need to do more, you need to get more, and you need to have more. So for me, particularly on this topic, how much money is enough money for you? Is there even an amount? Is it like thousands? For you, is it thousands? For me, is it thousands? Is it millions? Is it for me? For you, is it millions? For me, is it millions? Or is it billions? Some of you might be scared to talk about billions. Some of you might be scared to even talk about millions. But come I tell you one thing there for me specifically, because the topic is subjective to a whole host of audience, to a variety of people. The topic at hand is very much subjective, and probably opinion based. So your subjective opinion versus mine might differ like from day to night. The contrast between what you might say and what I might say might differ significantly. For you, financial stability or the amount of money that might be enough for you would probably be in the thousands. There is people out here that is genuinely happy having thousands. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna, you know, like drag this out too much. I'm not even gonna like exaggerate on that too much. There's people out there that is genuinely it like really genuinely happy with thousands. The reason for that for them is not completely not about the money, but it's about the physical, mental, and spiritual attributes that they have and what they might give, to society and to civilization. For me, to some degree, that I also embrace, their ethical beliefs. I also, to some extent, but for me, I have a day-to-day life that I need to sustain financially. That therefore, even for them also, but for me, I can't say specifically, or I can't put up a numerical, value on this topic specifically to say this amount of money I might be happy, or I might be content with, or I might be okay with. Because I guarantee you, if I eventually come to that event horizon or to that particular amount, my whole life at that particular amount, it my life at that particular time might shift and might pivot to something higher, to something completely different, and the whole event horizon might shift uh like way ahead of ahead in front of me, and I might just completely, garner a different level of my life at that particular time. It might be financially, it might be spiritually, it might be mentally. You understand? But for this topic specifically, it's about, finance, it's about money. So let's say I reach a particular height in my life specifically. So they say as you grow, in life, at whatever point you come at, you will also grow financially, even though you might just lean more to the minimalistic mindset where you kind of don't want to expand on finance that much. But at some point, your mind don't even subscribe to the idea of the minimalistic mindset, because you can only do the minimalistic mindset for so long. Then as time goes on, you will probably burn more capital than what you would have expected you would in the long run. You understand? So for me particularly, I can't give a numerical value on that. Maybe for you guys, but I would say it's definitely in the far millions for myself. Definitely not thousands. You know, billions, billions, probably, probably. I wouldn't lie, but definitely in the far millions for myself. And I think for a whole host of people that kind of think like myself, it would probably be in the far millions up to the billions, though. Say far millions up to the close billions for most people that think like me. You see, but like I said, it would be. Uh, I think it would be challenging for most people to say or give a specific amount of money to say I would be happy with this, because I mean you might just have a goal objective, um something that you might want to do or achieve that might just consume a whole amount of your finances, that you might regenerate over a long span of time, which means at the end of the day you're probably gonna you're probably gonna have a little bit of liquid on you to work with. So, like I said, the goalposts constantly move with these type of ideologies, topics, and discussions. That's why I would actually would like to sit down with a few with a few people to have kind of more detailed discussion with this type of topics. But like guys, like I said, every day, any time of the day, during the day, I would have a live stream with you guys to see what it's like doing this thing, because this is my second day going live, and definitely looking forward to see what the rest of this year bring for us. But I hope you guys is 2025 is starting off well. Mine definitely started off with like some hell lot of drama. But I mean, I'm still here breathing, and I'm grateful, to the Lord Almighty to actually spare myself, to kind of, give my story to those who might just resonate, with this particular story that I have, you know, in my understanding, and that I might convey to the audience members. But yeah, guys, do not forget, if you guys ever come across this channel, my TalkLab channel, do not forget to subscribe, like, and do throw a comment down in the commentary section below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think going forward, I might just have multiple live streams, you know, and there's definitely gonna be some video uploads on this channel as well. We're probably gonna swing it back and forth to see what works for the audience members. I don't just want to throw something out that might not particularly, be in the taste, or might not particular resonate with the audience members. But I do want to engage, and I do want to throw out context and content that the audience members definitely enjoy. But guys, like I said, this is for the realest minds out there. If you have a mindset to kind of join the community, be free to do so. We're gonna be here every day live, and I hope to see you guys someday live in my chat. But for now, I'm gonna say adios.